everybody! My name is Peyturtle, or Peyturtle Extra, also known as Peyturtle, a very consistent and consistent YouTuber. I'm still trying to, get saying that right. But this is Kimochii Classroom. If you have no idea what this is a visual novel made by Radish ASMR, also known as Akemi, going over the story of what happens in the lore of Radish ASMR, before everything that actually goes down within that lore. And yeah, so far, I think this is part 10. I could definitely be wrong. I'm recording this right after my last recording of Kimochii Classroom, so this is either part 9 or part 10. I kind of don't know at this rate. But anyway, if you don't know what's going on right now, I've been playing this game for the last couple months, and it fully came out recently, and the people who backed it on Kickstarter actually got the game 2 weeks early, which huge props for Akemi for having a stretch goal like that. And she allowed us to record and upload our gameplay. So huge. Thank you, Akemi. Like that a lot. And yeah, I say this every time. I'll say it again. It's going to contain major spoilers of Kimochii Classroom. If you are looking to play it yourself, I would recommend doing so. I'm sure by the time this recording is uploaded, it's going to be closer to the actual release date of, Kimochii Classroom, unless I just, upload all of these in the span of a week, which I don't know if I will. I don't think I will. But yeah, we're getting back into it. Yeah, major spoilers. I'd recommend checking the game out yourself and experiencing it for yourself if you want to, not see my dumb face and have me just talk over everything and relate things back to Radish ASMR, but that's what I do because I love Radish ASMR. So, without further ado, let's just get back into it. And we left off. Oh yeah, we left off after the. Right now, we're going to put stuff in the boss's van after the party venue, which Felicia was playing the song that we hear occasionally through Radish ASMR. We heard it on the side channel videos too. We hear it in the side channel videos. We hear it in Radish ASMR's videos. We hear that in a scene where Annabelle is getting a hole drilled into her head. Supposedly, that's what I'm assuming anyway, from what the scene looks like. But yeah, it's a theme that we've heard a lot in Radish ASMR. And all the way back to her 5,000 subscriber milestone, I think, right? At the end with that little teaser for the music, it might have been. But anywho, let's just get back into it. The three of us each grab a couple of the boss's things and okay, well, I didn't want to read it anyway. Three of us grab a couple of the boss's things and carry them out into the parking lot. It takes a bit since we have to wait for other cars that are leaving, but luckily we were able to do it all in one trip. Once everything is in the van properly, the boss turns to us. Ooh. He has a serious expression on his face. Mayu, Simon, thank you for everything today. Hopefully with this, we can start getting the bar back on its feet.
I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Simon, everything all right? Yes. Sorry, I was lost in thought for a second. I'm itching to bolt out of here, but this is important. I'll keep doing my best to help make the bar as great as we can. He nods. That's the spirit. Are you two going to be all right getting home? I'd be happy giving you both a ride. Mayu waves her hand.
All good here.
He looks at me. I know how nice the boss is, and while his offer is tempting, I'd feel bad for making him go out of his way for this. Plus, I'm pretty sure I can still make the train if I hurry. Thank you for the offer, sir. I think I'll be fine, though. The boss looks at me for a moment before smiling. All right, no problemo. Oh, the boss. The boss. The three of us wave goodbye as we head our separate ways, all in different directions. As soon as they're gone, I start running. Look at my phone. 11:48. Only 8 minutes to make it. Damn it, I need to hurry. I push my legs as hard as I can. After about 5 minutes, I see the station come into view. Almost there. Ooh. This is very atmospheric. Once I finally reach the ticket scanner, I can see the station clock that it's 11:55, and the train is already pulling into the station. Ah, come on! I run up onto the platform, only to see the doors close right in front of me. Damn it, no! I stop and lean over on my knees as I helplessly watch the train pull away. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Now I'm stuck here. Why didn't I just say yes when the boss offered a ride? Man. Still out of breath, I slowly make my way over to one of the platform benches. I plop down and lean my head back. This is the worst. I need to text Chi. I pull out my phone. Hey Chi, I'm actually going to be staying the night with one of my club friends. Haha. I'll be returning home in the morning. Only takes a couple of minutes, but then I get a response. I knew it. You like sleepovers too. Even now, I smile a bit to myself. How did I get so lucky? Oh no, you got me. Thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Have fun. I put my phone away and take a deep breath. I stare at the empty train tracks in front of me. This sucks. I can hear some footsteps walking through the station. Maybe station staff? I don't bother looking. I guess I can just stay on this bench for a couple hours.
Figured you'd be here.
Huh? I quickly sit up and turn my head to see Mayu. She smiles.
Hello there, Mr. Stubborn.
Mayu, what are you doing here? She chuckles.
You weren't exactly subtle earlier, you know.
What do you mean?
The boss was going to come get you, but since you already turned him down once, I came instead.
Wait, was he upset about that?
Didn't want to cause him trouble? Yeah, thought so.
I love that. I love the interruption stuff. That's fun. She looks at me seriously.
You know, actually, never mind. That can wait.
She turns around and starts walking away. I'm a little stunned, so I don't move. Mayu stops and looks back at me.
You coming?
Where are we going?
Somewhere that isn't an empty train platform in the middle of the night.
I like the sass in her voice. She keeps walking. Alright, better get going. Okay, wait up. I quickly stand up and run to catch up with her. When we reach the outside of the station, I see a taxi parked by the street. Mayu goes to open one of the doors.
Hop in.
I make the decision that it's probably better not to question Mayu right now, so I just climb in the back seat. When we're both in, the taxi driver looks back at us.
Kimochii Hotel. Should be about 15 minutes from here.
The driver nods and starts driving. Why couldn't we just go with boss? Come on, man. Mayu chuckles.
You're lucky I was already planning to stay in this town tomorrow.
What do you...
We're staying at a hotel together tonight, obviously.
What? Why? I have so many questions. But before I can say anything else, Mayu holds out her hand.
Save it for the room, because that part isn't changing. You are not sitting by yourself outside on a bench for 5 hours in the middle of the night.
Okay.
There you go.
Do I need to pay? Mayu looks at me for a second, then starts laughing. Did I say something funny?
You really are something else, you know that?
We share some more small talk for the remainder of the ride. It takes another 10 minutes or so to reach the hotel. In the lobby, Mayu shows a barcode on her phone and is quickly given a room card. Mayu stretches as we walk towards the elevator.
I love signing in with something as simple as a barcode. So convenient.
Facts. Yeah. I'm still a little awkward. I haven't gotten over the fact that Mayu and I are going to share a hotel room tonight. I mean, Mayu really is just like big sister energy, honestly. Like, I've started to not like see... I've started to just see the relationship between like her and Simon as more just like big sister energy rather than like anything else. She presses the elevator button.
We're on the 6th floor.
Ooh. Why is it so pink?
Yes! Yes, I love the smell of a clean hotel room.
Mayu, acting completely casual, throws her bag onto the floor and falls back onto the bed in the room. She looks at me.
Come on, Simone, you've got to try this bed. It's so soft.
It hits me at this moment that I don't think I've ever seen Mayu acting so casually outside of work. I saw a little of that when she was drinking that night at the cafe, but this is way more. She must have noticed the apprehensive expression on my face as she sits up and gives me an understanding smile.
I guess this is the first time we've really been together outside of work and not talking about work stuff, huh?
Yeah, I think so. She stands up. She stares at me for a few seconds, almost as if she's trying to decide what to say, but then a cheeky smile forms on her face.
Well, you better get used to it, because you're stuck here for the night.
Then her expression becomes a little more sincere.
And look, there's no need for you to feel awkward. I'm still the same person you crack jokes with at work.
I guess she's right. Plus, if I really am stuck here for the night, then there's no reason for me to keep myself on edge the whole time. I trust Mayu, so there's no reason to be worried. Yeah, that's true. Sorry, I guess I just... Huh? I look up to see Mayu not listening and relaxing on the bed.
Check this out. They've got room service with alcohol.
She's already got her shoes off and everything. Mayu smiles at me.
See? Not so hard, right?
All right, I'll get it. Or I get it. I'll try not to be so uptight.
That's the spirit.
Mayu quickly goes by the bathroom to get changed. Or to the bathroom to get changed. I wonder why she wanted to stay in this area for the weekend. I think this place has a couple popular tourist sites. Or maybe she just likes shopping?
You want anything from room service?
What are you wearing? Mayuka. I'm a little boy. This is not good. You want anything from room service? Damn! Oh. My stomach suddenly interrupts my train of thought.
I'll take that as a yes. Here, have a look.
She holds out the menu and pats the area on the bed next to her. She wants me to lay down on the bed with her? Mayu notices my hesitation.
I'm not asking you to get under the covers with me. Just come sit on the side of the bed. You've been standing in the same spot this whole time.
Right. I walk over and lean against the bed as I look over the menu.
I'm assuming you haven't eaten anything since our shift ended?
Yeah. I was planning on eating what my sister made tonight.
Oh, your sister can cook? Is she any good?
Yeah. I respond without any hesitation. She seriously makes the best food on the planet. Everything tastes bland in comparison. Mayu looks intrigued.
Wow, that's some pretty high praise. You've piqued my interest.
It's really that amazing. And I missed out on it. Now I'm grumbling. Mayu chuckles.
Well, I'll be ordering the sirloin steak. You want anything?
Sirloin! I scan the menu and point at the ham and potatoes.
Guess you'll have to settle for fancy ham and potatoes tonight.
I guess so.
We sure are lucky that this place's room service operates 24 hours a day.
Mayu picks up the room phone and puts the order in. When she's done, she hangs up the phone and stretches out.
Oh man, nothing beats a soft bed after a long-ass day on the job.
I chuckle. I can't argue there. Now imagine every day before the soft bed is a 5-star meal. Now, oh, yeah, Chico's cooking.
I'll admit that does sound pretty stellar.
She turns her head towards me.
Seems like you've got a really high opinion of the sister of yours. Kind, thoughtful, motivated, skilled. Any downsides? I could use one of those.
Nope. She's seriously great. Well, I guess she can sometimes be a little too thoughtful. Mayu looks a little intrigued.
Oh? Is that what you meant when we talked about your secret club funding?
Right. I told Mayu and the boss about the big secret I've been keeping from Chi. Well, yeah, pretty much.
Explain to me again why you don't want to tell her.
I pause. Well, like I said, she can be too thoughtful sometimes, often to her detriment. Like, she'll make a choice because she doesn't want to cause anyone trouble, but that choice ends up just making things harder for herself. And she'll do it even though there was no reason she needed to in the first place. And it's like with this fun, it's like this with fun, it's like this club, it's like with this club fun stuff. Goodness! I don't mind covering everyone's expenses at all, but she would still feel like she's making people go out of their way for her. I don't know, it's a little frustrating sometimes. I look at Mayu, who is looking at me with a blank expression. Sorry, I know I'm rambling. Mayu closes her eyes and lets out a big sigh.
How can you be so good at some of the things you do while being this dense?
That's what I'm saying! This man's so dense! What? What do you mean? I wasn't expecting that kind of response from her. What is she talking about? I know she was critical of my decision not to tell Chi the last time we talked, but that felt like it came out of left field.
Listen, Simone. Like I said the last time you talked about this, I don't know your sister, so I can't speak on your decision to keep the club funding thing a secret from her. You're always going to know her better than me. But just now, it sounded like the person you were describing was yourself.
Huh? What? What are you talking about? Mayu looks at me seriously.
Come on, seriously? Too thoughtful? Making pointless choices? Not wanting to cause anyone trouble?
At this point, I started to feel a little agitated. What is she trying to say? I said I was describing my sister. How did you relate it back to...
I want you to think back to what happened literally 2 hours ago.
What is she... We left the venue, the boss talked to us for a bit, and then we went our separate ways. Mayu looks at me, waiting for something to click. But what could she be... Oh, I think I know what she's gonna say. Her face changes, so I guess she's noticed the realization on my face.
Yep, that. See what I mean?
Yeah. I guess I made my description of Chi seem pretty tone-deaf, huh? She smirks.
Not all the way, but a little for sure.
To be fair, though, I thought I could make the train.
But why would you take the chance? I know you didn't just forget the time. You're not that unaware when it comes to things like that. You turned down the boss's offer because you didn't want to make him go out of his way for you.
Damn. She's got me there.
But there was absolutely no reason for you to say no. The boss lives in the same town as you. All he would have to do is drop you off at your house on his way home.
Well, when you put it like that,
You ignored the good graces of the boss because you thought it would cause him trouble. But did you ever stop to think that maybe riding back together would have made him happy?
Huh?
What we have at the bar is rare, Simone. It won't always be around. You're in an amazing situation where your boss likes to treat you like he would a friend. I bet he would have loved to shoot the breeze with you for a couple of hours. It would have been a great chance to get to know him better.
Can I call boss right now, please? I'll pay for the gas. Damn, when Mayu puts it like that, it honestly makes me feel a little bad.
And now here you are in the situation with your sister, doing the same thing you're afraid she'll do if you tell her.
Well, that's... Something about Mayu's voice is starting to put me off. It started off slightly stern, but her voice is almost becoming a little... angry?
Why don't you trust her?
There it is again. That ticks me off a bit. She's asked me this once before, but this time is... Mayu made some fair points, and I get what she's trying to say, but this is too far. Mayu, stand down. That's not what this is.
Why don't you trust her to believe in you?
I said stop. She doesn't back down, though, and her face doesn't change.
What are you going to do when she feels like she can't trust you after finding out on her own?
Mayu, stop. At this point, I'm getting angry.
When she finds out that her older brother, who she's supposed to be able to trust above everyone else, lied to her about her favorite thing in the world because he couldn't trust her to say thank you.
That's it. Shut up! I stand up angrily. Shut up! You don't know anything about my sister. You don't know anything. You don't know how she beats herself up for not being good enough. How she's always worrying about if she's a nuisance to the people around her. How she wants so badly to be accepted. I don't tell her that I'm funding her club because I want her to be happy. There's no chance in hell I'm gambling on how she'll react to that. Mayu doesn't budge.
And what happens when she finds out, What happens when she realizes you kept it from her this entire time? Would she tell you? Based on what you said, she'd keep it to herself. She wouldn't want to cause you any trouble, right?
Ooh.
Sounds like I'm right.
Her voice is harsh now.
And do you know what happens when someone quietly realizes the person they trust doesn't trust them back? It sits. It festers. And a rift starts to grow. And the trust that was once a foundation of the relationship crumbles away into both sides making assumptions about a person that's not really there.
Mayu pauses and looks away. Huh? Looking more closely, are those...
And then one day she's...
Mayu closes her eyes for a moment, takes a deep breath and looks back at me.
And then one day, it's too late.
I don't know what my face looks like right now, but all I'm feeling is a mixture of anger and shock. And confusion. We stare at each other, not saying anything.
When all she wanted was to understand. Why didn't you let her?
My heart is racing in my chest. I still don't know why this got so heated all of a sudden. Why did Mayu start pressing me so hard? Well, probably because, she's been through something similar. I mean, that's probably the whole reason why she had the whole "do you trust her" bit in the demo. She probably went through something similar. I wait a couple of seconds before opening my mouth. Mayu, I'm cut off by the sound of the room's doorbell. It startled me. I look at the door and then back at Mayu. And as if nothing happens, she smiles at me, just like usual.
There's our food.
Still a little caught off guard, I don't move. She smirks at me.
Well, are you going to be a gentleman and get the door?
Seriously, she's already back to being cheeky. Right, sure thing. I open the door to see one of the hotel staff holding a food cart. Good evening, sir. I have a room service ordering, consisting of the sirloin steak and the ham and potatoes. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Wonderful. The man pushes the door open and slides the food cart inside. Mayu sits up from the bed, with an excited look on her face.
That smells great.
The staff unloads our food onto a fold-out table that was leaning against one of the dressers. After doing so, he bows to us. I do hope you enjoy. He begins to walk towards the door, but before leaving, he turns around. If I might share one more thing, we've received a noise complaint from this floor regarding a room in this hallway. We aren't certain who it is, but as a reminder, please keep in mind the late hour as you enjoy your time here. Of course. Mayu just smiles and gives him a thumbs up. He bows once more before pushing the cart out and leaving our room. Once our door is closed, I turn back to Mayu, slightly embarrassed. She's just grinning at me.
We got in trouble.
She's completely reverted back to her normal joking self. I want to bring up what just happens, but she immediately goes for her food. She looks at me expectantly.
You going to eat? It may not be your sister's cooking, but if this food tastes half as good as it smells, we're in for a treat.
Was I the only one feeling so worked up? She looks so stern, though. She never raised her voice or anything, but I could have sworn she...
Listen, Simone.
Huh? Still looking at her food, Mayu starts talking to me.
That was out of line. I shouldn't have gone that far. Feel free to ignore it all if you want.
She smiles again, but this time I can see clearly. It isn't real. It's okay, but, what made you... Mayu puts her hand down in a stop motion.
No further questions, please. There are more important matters at hand.
She dramatically gestures to the steak in front of her. Mayu's pretty tough to read most of the time. For me, at least. But maybe it's better to just drop this whole thing for the night? I smile. Oh, lucky you. All I'm getting ready for is disappointment. She chuckles.
Won't know until you try.
Yeah, I mean, Mayuko's a pretty complex character. We don't know, like, really anything about her backstory. I guess aside from, like, what we got with her drinking in the bar, or at the Flowery Respite, that's, like, all we know about her. So maybe she did go through something with, like, a sister, if she has a sister, or just, you know, somebody that she lost her way with due to just trust not being there. We spend the rest of the night talking about random things, food, hobbies, TV shows, and whatnot, but there's no more mention of what we got so heated about earlier. I'm glad that we were able to go right back to being normal, and it turns out that hanging with Mayu casually one-on-one is actually a lot of fun. She's easy to talk to, and just like at the bar, always knows how to keep a relaxed atmosphere. But in the back of my mind, what she said earlier is still bugging me. Her words hit me hard, and there wasn't a lot I could think to say to prove her wrong. And I'm still confused why she got so hung up on it in the first place. I know I'm not going to be getting the answer tonight, though, so I try to push it aside for now. Luckily for me, though, the room's couch can fold out into an extra bed. Honestly, the biggest concern I had when Mayu mentioned staying in the same room was where I'd sleep. Sharing a bed with her would be way too much for me to handle. Finally, at around 3 a.m., we both lay down and call it a night, and it doesn't take long for sleep to overtake me. The next day, October 11th. Both Mayu and I got up pretty early in the morning. She had plans to do some sightseeing and shopping around the town. She offered to let me join her, but shopping for hours isn't really for me, so I turned her down. Plus, I'd like to get home as soon as possible so I can apologize to Chi in person. I feel bad for making her worry about me yesterday. And she didn't say it over text, but I bet she stayed up waiting for me to get back home before I told her I was sleeping over with the other judo club members. So, as Mayu goes to take her morning shower, I say goodbye and leave the hotel. Once I'm outside, I pull out my phone. Looks like it's still going to be about 3 hours getting home from here. I look around the outside of the hotel. It's a pretty scenic area. Looks like there's a lot of shops and restaurants within walking distance. It's only 9 a.m. I guess half an hour or so of wandering couldn't hurt. Oh, who are we going to walk into? I walk over to a big sign along one of the sidewalks. Looks like it's a guide map for tourists. I see a couple of places pique my interest. Why did I think that said plastic? I probably got time to go to one of them. That instruments shop seems kind of interesting. Actually, King Grant? Hasn't she mentioned the store before? The name of it sounds super familiar. I think on it for a moment. Oh yeah, this is the place she tried getting the school's guitar repaired. Intrigued about what the place is like, I decide to make my way there. Are we going to King Grant? The store isn't very big on the inside, and it's filled to the brim with instruments and instrument parts. I can see an entire back portion of the store that looks like it's just dedicated to just repairs. As I'm looking around, a man approaches me. Welcome in. Is there anything I can do for you? I noticed that he's wearing a name tag. I could see Grant written on it. Good morning. I was just in the area and wanted to look around. Were you now? Anything pique your interest? He gestures to the instruments filling the room. No, actually. I'm about to say I'm only looking, but then my eyes fall on a guitar sitting in a stand against the back wall. Oh, what's that over there? You mean the guitar? Yeah. You want to give it a try? I'd be happy to hook it up for you real quick. Oh, actually, I can't play. But, seems like a kind of odd thing to ask now that I think about it. Is that guitar, good for pop music? The man stares at me for a second and then chuckles. Ha! This may be a touch hasty for me to say, but would I be right in assuming you aren't much of a music person? I laugh. No point trying to hide it. Ha, yeah, you've got me there. I like listening to it, but I don't understand it at all. Well, you wouldn't be the first. Looking to learn? Well, no, that's not really my plan either. He gives me a curious look. I realize that I should probably explain myself a bit more so he can understand what I'm talking about. Actually, the thing is, but before I can finish, the man puts out his hand. Why don't I play the guitar for you for a bit? That'd probably give you a decent idea, don't you think? Oh, yeah, that'd be great, actually. He smiles. Great. Give me a second to get it hooked up. He heads into the back room and comes back out carrying a guitar amp, some cables, and what looks like to be a tray of weird box-shaped controller-looking devices. Okay. He sets everything down and starts connecting the devices together. What's your name, by the way? I'm having a bit of trouble keeping myself from slipping into calling you buddy. I chuckle. This guy seems really friendly. I didn't even realize how comfortable the atmosphere was. It's Simon. Nice to meet you. He grins. Likewise, Simon. You can just call me Grant. As he continues hooking everything up, I become more curious about the tray of boxes with knobs and switches. Grant, I know the big box you got there is an amp, but what are all the tiny boxes on that tray there? These are effect pedals. They'll help us get more of the guitar sound. Sometimes, just the guitar and amp won't quite get you the sound you want. So, we use these effects like reverb, saturation, and compression. I see. He grins. They make the guitar sound cooler. Gotcha. Don't worry, I'll make sense in a sec. Takes him a few more seconds to finish up, and then he sits down on a stool with the guitar ready. Alright, all set. You said you wanted a pop sound, right? Right. Have any particular songs in mind? Well, it's a little embarrassing, but there's really no point in hiding it. Here, I'll play it for you. I pull out my phone and look up the KKIA opening online. Once the video loads, I hold my phone out to him. This is the one. Grant. Grant silently listens. Give him a sec. Oh, that's pretty catchy. Yeah, I thought the same thing too when I first heard it. Alright, that should be enough. I pause the video. I've certainly heard this genre before, but usually it's requested by younger girls looking to start playing the guitar. Is this the kind of music you're interested in? His eyes widen a bit. Not to say that it's strange for you to be listening to this or anything. I chuckle. No, don't worry. I understand where you're coming from. Maybe to give a little more clarity as to why I was asking about pop music in the first place, my sister is the one who plays guitar. She's great at it and loves this kind of music. A look of understanding appears on Grant's face. Now I get it. You're looking to get her a new guitar. Well, I didn't come here with that in mind, but it's definitely something I've been thinking about. He nods. I get you. Well, before I start prying more into your personal life, why don't we take this guitar for a spin to see what you're after? It's even what you're after. Sure, sounds good. Grant leans down, flips on the amp, and turns on a couple knobs. Not sure this will give you the sound you want, but no harm in trying. I'll give the chorus section a whirl. Then he starts playing. Immediately, I'm impressed. He just heard this song, presumably for the first time, and is already shredding it like it's no problem. But while it sounds great, it's not quite the same sound as the recording. When he looks at me, he already knows. Seems like you had the same thought. Not quite it. Yeah, it feels a little off. And I remember. Oh, actually, I might know what we can try. Grant smirks. Do you now? My sister is in a music club at her school. And the reason I'm even considering getting her a new guitar is because the school one's pretty bent out of shape. I see. But the school's guitar is, according to her, is, or was, I guess, a really nice guitar. And I took a picture of it when she had it at home. Well, that's certainly convenient. Is it the right sound? My sister only ever had good things to say about it. I laugh. When it worked, at least. Grant chuckles. I scroll through my phone until I find it. Ah, there it is. I hold my phone up to Grant. He leans forward and squints a bit. Let's see here. Oh, that looks like a Stratocaster. A nice one at that. He pauses. In fact, this one looks kind of familiar. Oh, right. Actually, I think one of the girls from my sister's club came down to this exact store to ask about getting it repaired. Grant's face lights up. Oh, that's right. I remember now. He then looks a little saddened. Normally, I try to give discounts to younger music enthusiasts, but the darn thing was just so beat up that I'd basically be making a new guitar. He looks around the store. And for a small price like mine, I can't quite afford to take on a project like that when I have other orders coming. He looks at me apologetically. Sorry about that. No, it's fine. I completely understand. Grant peers closer at the image. You know, I may actually have just the thing. Give me a sec. Sure thing. He stands up and walks to the back. After a couple of minutes, he reappears with a new guitar. Wow. It looks beautiful. The body of the guitar is a dark mocha color with a black plate. The whole thing looks like it's in pristine condition. Not being much of a music person, I can't quite pinpoint what it is, but seeing something about this guitar really pulls me in. It also looks pretty damn expensive. I notice Grant grinning at me. I see she caught your eye. He looks at the guitar. Yep, don't need to know music to know this one's beaut. Yeah, something about it is just so impressive. Just you wait till you hear it. Grant plugs the guitar into the amp and turns it back on. He sits back down on the stool. How about I run the chorus section again? Sure. He readies himself. That's it. Grant's hands move smoothly across the guitar strings, effortlessly playing the music. Everything about the sound just feels right. Even Grant starts smiling as he plays, and after about a minute he stops. Without looking up, he examines the guitar. The sound on this one was decent. The sound on this one was a decent bit closer, wouldn't you say? He looks up to see me smiling, and he grins. I'll take that as a yes. Yeah, it sounds incredible. He lightly pats it. Yep, this is a good one. But as I'm sure you know, it takes a practiced hand to bring out the best sound of any guitar. Right, I'm sure. Grant rests his hand on the guitar, rests the guitar on a nearby stand and looks at me. So, now what? You found the guitar you're looking for, right? What you gonna do? Well, I hadn't really thought of an end goal yet. Do I buy the guitar? Is that the right move? Grant has a curious look on his face. As I stand here, unsure of what to say, he asks me a question. Let me ask you something, Simon. What's the deal with the sister of yours? What do you mean? I mean, what's got you out here in a store full of stuff you don't understand, thinking about dropping some big bucks on a guitar you just heard for the first time a minute ago? My sister is, I pause and look down at the floor. She's just incredible. There's something about seeing excitement in the eyes of someone so selfless, always doing everything she can to help others, and now she's finally got something to call her own. She's always loved music, always wanted to do music, and now she's finally doing it for real. Every day, practicing, working hard, getting inspired, the lights in her eyes have never been brighter than it is now. I look back up at Grant, and she's good. Almost like she was meant to pick up the guitar. Grant silently looks at me, listening closely to everything I'm saying. But I stopped looking at him in the eyes. Something's been hanging over her lately. I don't know what it is, but she hasn't wanted to talk to me about it. I wanted so badly to understand and support her through it, but I can't force her to tell me. I know it has something to do with her music. I think back to what I saw in Chi's drawer. Oh, yeah, I guess that could make sense. That she was bummed out over it not really sounding the same with how beat up the guitar is. I'm not sure if that's what it is, and I know Chi said that she would show what she's been working on eventually, but she hasn't wanted to show me yet. I just want to know. I just want her to know that I'll support her no matter what. No faulty guitars, no bad sounds, no compromises. I want our school's festival performance to be perfect. I want to do everything I can for her, since she does so much for me. Grant stares at me, and I can see a small smile form on his face. You know, Simon, it sounds like you really care about this sister of yours. Is that why you want to buy this guitar for her? To show her that you've got her back? He puts it in such simple terms, but I guess that is what it is. But is this really the answer? Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. Maybe, but I mean, maybe it's not like, you can't just buy someone something and expect them to love you forever from that. That comes out of like just the relationship you have with a person, not just what you give them and what you do to support. Like, I mean, I don't know, man. I decided to be firm in my response. Yes. I think that's why I ended up coming here today. Grant gives me a bit of a knowing grin. So, you saying you would like to purchase this here vintage 1973 Stratocaster? Yes, I would. You sure you can afford it? I laugh awkwardly. I guess I should have asked for the price first before all that big talk, huh? Grant laughs. Might have been a good idea. He then pulls out a sheet of paper and writes some numbers on it with a black marker. Then pulls out a red pen, crosses something out, and hands it to me. How's this look? I take the paper. The first crossed out number is extremely high, not that I'm particularly surprised. And while the number below is still pretty high, it's almost a 40% cut. Are you? Wish I could do more, but this is the best I can offer. He chuckles. Can't be running myself out of business. Still a lot of money. Like, a lot. But that party shift is going to pay me a solid bonus. Enough to help me cover this. I look back up at Grant and confidently put out my hand. Grant, I'll take it. He gives me a warm smile and shakes my hand. It's a deal then. Thursday, October 15th, 2015. Thursday. Wait. It was just Sunday, right? I just want to say, though that section was like literally just reading on like a blurry screen, I still really liked the interaction that we got with Grant and Simon. And we get more insight about, like, you know, we see how much Simon cares for Chico, which obviously is going to play in the story, which I still think something's going to happen to Chico. Still think that's going to happen. Everyone in class is silent this morning. There's an anxiety emanating from almost every single person here. Today's the day. After homeroom, our midterm results are going to be posted. Our teacher is going over some announcements. Good morning, everyone. I can see that nerves are a bit high, so I'll keep morning announcements brief. As you're aware, with midterms behind us, we have our school festival to look forward to. For those of you who are signed up to help out with the classroom events, I'll be handing out the day's schedule for you later. To anyone planning to only participate in club-related events, you will need to discuss the timetable with your club supervisor. But you're welcome to take a schedule as well. He pauses. All right, you may go look at your scores. The room is a sudden flurry of motion as everyone violently stands up. There's excitement, shouting, running, and pushing. Everyone wants to be the first out into the hallway. I am nervous about my test score, but it can wait until things calm down. I look over at Anna. She left? I look forward. Felicia's gone too. Both of them seemed completely calm earlier. Guess they were pretty nervous too. I decide that I might head out as well. So I stand up and make my way out of the classroom. As I step out into the hallway, I'm immediately greeted by the entirety of my grade outside crowding around a couple spots on the wall where the test scores are posted. There's a wide range of motions and a lot of noise, from excitement and dancing to sulking and crying. I'm tall enough that I could see over a lot of people in my class, so I go to the back of the crowd. Squinting, I can clearly see the name written at the top spot. Felicia Harrison. No surprise there, I guess. I scan down the list, and my eyes fall on Anna's name. 5th place. Wow, 5th is impressive as well. But where am I? Did I not? I swear I did good. Anna and Felicia, I even wrote my name in cursive. And I put a smiley face on the scratch paper. Anna and Felicia both said that I needed to get top 15 or else. I can see the top 10 from where I'm standing and my name isn't there. Oh, uh-oh, only 5 more chances. There it is. 14th place. I'm stunned. Let's go! How did we not get higher? Did we not get all of them right? I can't believe it. My name in clear printed text is right in front of me. Number 14. Simon Ito. Ito? Simon Ito. I'm gonna save that. Ito? I guess I don't know. That doesn't really hold any significance, does it? That's when I hear an excited shout and someone jumps on me from behind. Whoa!
Woohoo! You did it, Simone! You really did it!
And his arms are around me now. I laugh, still surprised by my own score. Yeah, I can't believe it. Then I notice Felicia walking over, looking pleased. She grabs both my hands and holds them up excitedly.
Congratulations, Simone! Your placement is quite impressive, and you should be very proud.
Oh, yeah, wait, Felicia's back to this way.
You managed to place in the top 15, just like we asked you to.
And her eyes are back to how they were. Don't got no scary cat eyes anymore. She lets go of my hands and Anna comes around in front of me.
Yeah, seriously. Top 15 is so impressive.
Wait. I scratch my head awkwardly. Thanks you guys. But wait, you said I'd be in for it if I didn't make the top 15. Not wanting to face the combined wrath of Anna and Felicia was one of the main reasons I tried so hard. The 2 girls look at each other for a moment before smiling. What's so funny?
Well, we weren't actually being serious about the top 15 thing.
What? I look at Felicia.
Yes, that comment from us was more of a strategy.
I slump my shoulders. Man. You guys got me all scared for nothing. I can't be unhappy with the results, but that one comment really kept me on edge. Anna suddenly looks at Felicia and nods. Felicia's eyes widen for a moment before becoming more determined.
Well, that's what you get when you ask for the
Annalisa encouragement combo.
What? Annalisa encouragement combo. What is this duo? Both girls strike a pose and complete what might be the most embarrassing thing I've ever witnessed in my life. Definitely wasn't ready for that. But before I know it... This is one of those moments where I realize just how close these two have become as friends. And after a few seconds of them both standing there, they start laughing too. Today's a great day. Wow. Annalisa. Alright. Once the school day ended, Anna asked Felicia and I if we would like to go to a cafe to celebrate finishing our midterms. I'd really like to go, but I had a shift at the bar today, so I just told them I was a little too busy. The two of them decided to go by themselves, and I headed off to my shift. As of now, Felicia still hasn't brought up the company party at all. I thought she looked right at me during the music performance, but I guess she didn't recognize me. At first, I thought it was a little odd since I don't look that different in my work uniform, but the room was kind of dark during the opening performance and the bar was closer to the back of the room. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same thing on their stage, but like when you're up on stage, they have like the lights that shine on the stage that makes everything, like the crowd, all just like darkness. So you can't really tell who it is. So it's entirely possible that she just happened to look in my direction. Anna and I haven't brought it up with her either, so whenever I have a shift, I still just say that I'm busy. The popularity of the bar has already begun to increase. Apparently, an article was written about the bar following the event from a decently popular media outlet. So a lot more customers are coming in. That included today as well. Even though it's still a Thursday, it felt more like a mini Friday. But despite the massive increase in customers, the boss told me to take Friday and the weekend off. I was already going to ask him, but he told me before I had the chance to. He knows that and more importantly, my sister's school's festival are this weekend. And since he's aware of how important Chi's performance is to me, he told me that I'm not on shift until Monday of next week. By the way, Simon, you're off this weekend and Friday. Take the time off to enjoy your youth. And go give your sister the best damn support she's ever seen. Mayu was right. I really am lucky to have a boss as thoughtful and caring as him. I wonder how things will compare once I'm an adult and get a full-time job. I push the thought aside for now. Boss man! Boss man! I'm now laying in bed, staring up at my ceiling. There's still one big obstacle in front of me. Chi. I need to make a choice before the judo club exhibition. I've already got a backup plan if I decide against it, but if I plan on telling her the truth, I need to prepare myself for the consequences that may come with it. The argument I had with Mayu last week sticks in my mind. And I think back to the numerous of times I've talked with Anna about it too. I turned my head to see the guitar I bought leaning against my dresser. She doesn't usually come into my room, but I've covered it up just in case. I feel my phone go off. It's a message from Anna. Hey, are you still awake? Interesting. I wonder if something's wrong. Yeah, I'm awake. Is everything okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I wait for a minute to see if she'll say anything else, but nothing comes through. And just as I'm getting ready to send another message, I get a response. I wanted to ask you something. Oh, sure thing. Is it about Chi? No, not this time. Alright, so what's up? I know we're planning on meeting tomorrow, but are you free after school? Yeah, I'm not doing anything. The boss gave me Friday and the weekend off. Can we meet? I want to finish celebrating our midterms. Oh, that's a good idea. I was too busy to have any kind of celebration with them today, but we could all just go out. We can all just, again, meet tomorrow. Sure thing, that sounds super fun. Go to check with Felicia? Thinking about it, it's a little odd that Anna didn't send this idea to the group chat that the three of us are in. But I guess they did meet in person today. Maybe they already talked about it. Actually, I just want to meet you. Alone. Huh? Is that too much to ask? Of course not. We can meet tomorrow. Where do you want to go? Great. Let's meet at a cow park. Does sometime around 5:15 sound okay? Sure thing. Sounds like a plan. Okay. See you tomorrow then. Good night. Good night. Put my phone away and I find myself once again staring up at my ceiling. It's been a little while since the last time Anna and I went out alone together. Lately, it's just been the Fridays when she comes over to study. And all the other times I hang out with her, Felicia is there. It'll be nice to meet her outside the house one-on-one for a change. With my thoughts still swirling in my head, it's hard to fall asleep. But maybe, after another hour or so, I finally do. What day is it? Friday, October 16th. So we are almost a month away from the first log that we see on Radish ASMR, which I think was November 18th, 2015. After school today, I was planning to walk home with Felicia and Anna as usual, but Felicia said that she was busy again today. So she went home early. Afterwards, Anna comes up to me.
Hey, Simone. I actually need to hurry home today. Are we still going to meet at the park around 5:15?
Oh, okay, sure, yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, see you soon.
I want to ask Anna more about why she can't walk home together today, but she hurries out of the room before I can say anything else. Suspicious that the two company daughters have to go home early. Huh. Oh well. So I end up walking home alone today. Chico! I'm home! As I walk inside, I see Chi practicing guitar in the living room. I notice that it's an acoustic guitar. Chi looks up at me and smiles.
Hey, Simone!
Hey Chi, how's school? Surprised you're not practicing with your club right now.
Normally we would be, but a couple of the other members had some things to take care of this afternoon. So we're going to meet later tonight. Oh, and I'll be staying the night so we can practice all morning tomorrow as well.
Oh man, guess I got less time than I thought. Oh, okay, what time are you gonna leave today?
We're planning to meet at 8:30 tonight, so I'll probably leave the house around 8.
Gotcha. Gotta be back before then. I'm actually gonna be out for a bit this afternoon, but I'll try to be back so I can see you off.
Oh, are you meeting someone?
Yeah, Anna wanted to hang out a bit today. She gives me a cheeky smile.
Oh.
No! I roll my eyes. Just a normal hangout.
I know. I'll be here practicing.
Got it. I drop my bag off upstairs and change into something more casual. Huh. I find myself being a little more conscious about my usual outfit. I wonder if Anna will think it looks good. Ooh! Once I'm about to leave, I wave to Chi. See you in a bit.
Have fun!
I turn around and head out the door. I start making my way towards the park. Whoa! Whoa! That is beautiful! Oh my goodness! I wish I can hide the HUD so I can look at this, but oh! I'm a big art guy, so I'm gushing about this, but I love this art. Good art. Whoever, man, I wish I knew the name of the person who did the art. But man, this looks great. Well done. It's very pleasing to look at. It's like watercolor or something. This looks beautiful, man. Takes me around 20 minutes to get there, but I still arrive 15 minutes early. I find a bench to sit down and scroll through my phone while I wait for Anna. In about 5 minutes, I feel someone tap my shoulder. Hey. Anna's face appears in front of me.
Hey.
Ha. Hey, Anna.
You okay to just walk around?
I stand up. Sure thing. I'm getting conscious of the time because I have to leave in like 30 minutes. I just want to keep playing the game, man. I just want to keep playing. I don't want to go to work. Why can't Boss Man give me the day off? I have to play Kimochii Classroom, man. Now that the weather is cooler, strolling around outside is actually enjoyable. We began wandering around the park. There's about a minute of silence before Anna and I say anything.
So, how do you feel?
Huh? Feel about what?
The midterm. You crushed it.
Oh, that? I'll admit it does feel pretty damn good. Anna smirks.
I heard some students have started grouping you with the smart kids in our grade.
Yes! Really? I mean, I'm proud of my test score, but I don't think I'd go that far. I was pretty lucky to have the two of the smartest people in my class helping me prepare. I stopped for a moment to look at Anna. Seriously, Anna, thanks so much for always helping me out. I don't know what I've done without you. Anna's face goes slightly red.
No. It was nothing, really. I'm just glad it all paid off.
She looks away from me. Question mark?
Say, I was thinking.
She suddenly changes the topic.
There's this little ice cream stand that started showing up here a couple weeks ago.
She looks back at me.
Want to go try it out?
I smile. Sure, that sounds great right about now. Some ice cream would really hit the spot.
Okay. Let's go.
This is cute. This is cute. Anna hurries ahead of me. What was that? I follow behind her. This is cute. This is cute. Oh, I didn't mean to. This music. This is cute. What? Oh man. The atmosphere is super relaxing, and it leads me to a small ice cream stand up next to an area with some benches, and a couple of vending machines. There's a friendly looking woman running the stand. She's smiling and handing a couple of young children ice cream cones. Anna and I walk up to the counter. The woman notices us and smiles. Hi, would you like some ice cream? She then stares at Anna for a few seconds. Oh my goodness, miss. I'm sorry if this is a little out of the blue, but your hair is gorgeous. I'm so jealous of the color.
What?
Anna's immediately caught off guard. Is it natural?
Yes, it is natural.
Anna's sheepish in her response. Well, it's incredible. And you have the looks to match. Anna looks awkward, fidgeting around a bit. The woman looks at me and smiles. I'm sure your boyfriend feels very lucky to have snagged someone like you. What? Damn it, I should have seen that coming. Anna's face goes red as she suddenly looks away from the both of us.
Who knows?
The woman, still looking at me, nods her head towards Anna and gives me a wink. Well, you're certainly not wrong about her being pretty. There you go, Simon! Finally saying something nice about Anna's looks. Good! I suddenly realize what I just said. Why did I say that out loud? I look over to Anna, who's now staring wide-eyed at the ground, her whole face red. This is so embarrassing. How did I let that slip out? I hear the woman giggling. It's like, oh, young love. So, did the two of you want to buy some ice cream, or... Anna's head snaps back up.
Oh, yes. Sorry about that.
The woman smiles. No worries at all. Anna and I each buy a small cone of ice cream. I get chocolate and Anna gets strawberry. As we're walking away, Anna whispers to me.
Let's go somewhere far away.
She still sounds embarrassed. I silently nod and we pick our direction and walk. Anna seems kind of anxious, so I try to bring things back to normal. That woman was, interesting.
Yeah, that caught me off guard.
She looks at me.
Hey, did you,
She pauses. Yeah?
Actually, never mind. Let's just find a place to eat this ice cream.
Oh, the cuteness. Oh, young love. Sounds good to me. Mine's already melting.
Oh, mine is too.
Anna points to a trail that leads to a more wooded area within the park.
Let's go that way.
We both hurry down the trail and end up stopping somewhere to sit on a bench. After sitting down, I take the first lick of my ice cream. Finally. Anna chuckles.
Is yours good?
You bet it is. Want a bite? Oh, biting ice cream. Nose goes. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but if I see someone bite ice cream, that is... No, thank you. I cannot do it. That just, like, makes my teeth hurt. I hold mine out to Anna, but to my surprise, she hesitates. I give her a confused look.
I mean, sure. I love chocolate.
She slowly takes a bite. Her face changes back to a more normal smile.
That's really good.
Huh. She looks at me and smirks.
I don't suppose you're gonna ask for some of mine now, are you?
Oh, well, I mean, yours does look pretty good. She laughs.
I'm just messing with you. Here, have some.
She holds her ice cream out to me. I take a small bite. Oh, yeah, the strawberry flavor is great. As we continue eating, our conversation drifts back to silence. What's going on today?
So, how's work been?
Huh? Oh, it's been fine. Actually, it's gotten a lot better lately. I mean, it's been busier because of the media attention we got from the Arison and Misdemean party, but that's a good thing, honestly. Weekdays were so slow. Sometimes only a handful of customers would come in the entire time I was on shift. But thanks to you, it's gotten a lot better for the bar. I lightly bump Anna's arm, but she looks a little
Are
worried.
you sure I didn't just make things harder for you? I know how hard you work all the time.
Forgot she might get it spun that way. No, not at all. I've come to really like my job at the bar. My coworker is great and the boss is super caring. It's become pretty fulfilling for me.
Okay, if you say so. Just promise you won't push yourself too hard, yeah?
I give her a confident nod. Promise.
Oh, and sorry I didn't come say hi that night. I got so busy with other business-related stuff that I didn't really have any time to myself.
Yeah, it sucks that we didn't see her in the dress outfit. Whatever. Would have liked to see the two of them together, Felicia and Anna. But then again, Felicia was in her like emotionless mode. I mean, I don't. So I don't know. I wave my hand. Nah, don't worry about it. I understand. Also, didn't you already say this over text?
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to say it in person, too.
I chuckle. Oh, don't worry. You know I get it. Has your dad been keeping you busy since the party?
Well, he's still on my ass about everything, but it hasn't been too bad this week.
Oh.
So I've had a little bit more time to myself.
I pause for a moment. Does he know how you feel about everything?
I've brought it up a little before, but I don't think he really understands.
I give her a serious look. Maybe you should try having a serious talk with him about it. That way he understands you.
I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a good idea.
Why not?
I don't think he'd listen, and I don't want to make him mad.
Make him mad? Wait, Anna, you don't mean... She suddenly laughs and holds out her hand.
Hold up there, mister. You're talking a lot of big
Yeah.
talk for someone who refuses to do exactly the same thing you're asking me to do.
Was literally about to say that. What? What do you... Oh. I guess I really am pretty dense when it comes to this stuff. The conversation I had with Mayu immediately comes to mind. I laugh awkwardly. It must be pretty annoying hearing me say something like that, huh? She gives me a somewhat sad smile.
No, it's all right. I know it's coming from a good place. Thanks for caring about me, Simone. But enough about that. Let's talk about something more fun.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Anna takes another bite of her ice cream.
Have you been doing anything fun in your free time lately?
I have, actually. I've been practicing making drinks recently. And I look surprised.
Really? Wait. You haven't been drinking alcohol, have you?
God, no! I laugh. No, of course not. Mayu's just been helping me show the ropes. Or help show me the ropes. She's made me a guide on how to make some mock drinks using non-alcoholic ingredients. And if I get good enough, the boss may let me do some of the drink making in the future.
Honestly, Simone, that makes me really happy to hear. But why does the name Mayu sound so familiar?
Oh, right. I guess I never mentioned it. You know that waitress from the Flowery Respite who always takes our orders?
Yeah?
She's actually my coworker at the bar, too. And I look shocked.
What? Are you kidding?
Ha, nope. Weird coincidence, right? I was super surprised to see her the first time I went there with Felicia.
Yeah. Weird coincidence. Oh, man.
Anna suddenly looks downtrodden. A little downtrodden for some reason. What's up? Actually, are you sure everything's okay? You seem kind of off. Now that I think about it, she's been acting kind of weird the entire time we've been here. No response. Listen, Anne, if it's about your... She puts her hand out and looks at me.
Don't worry, it's not that. It's...
She turns away and closes her eyes. Please! Are we gonna... Then suddenly she takes a deep breath and slaps her cheeks.
Okay.
Anna turns back to face me.
Hey, Simone. Why don't we go for a walk?
Just say, confess!
There's a spot at the end of this trail I found a while ago that I've been wanting to show you.
This sucks, because I have to go in like 10 minutes, man. Oh, no, okay. Sure thing. I'm so confused.
Great.
Suddenly, a more determined look appears on her face.
I'll lead the way.
Almost without looking, Anna quickly grabs my hand and begins pulling me further down the trail. I can feel her tightly holding my fingers. What's gotten into her? As we continue walking, she doesn't say anything and keeps her head forward. It's 'cause she likes you! I don't know how you're this dense, my boy, but whatever. I silently look down at her hand grabbing mine. Wait. I can suddenly feel my face getting hot. She continues pulling me for another silent minute before we exit out into an open area. Whoa! Look at that. I love the sky, man. That's nice. Man. Anna lets out a sigh.
Made it in time.
I'm met with an amazing expanse of open scenery and a clear view of the brilliant sunset. This entire time, Anna's been pulling my hand from in front of me, so when she finally stops, I walk up beside her. I start to pull my hand away. Huh? But she squeezes it. I look over at her and her gaze remains fixed on the sunset spread out before us. Anna?
I found this spot a little while ago. The view of the sunset here is pretty cool, don't you think?
Yeah, it's amazing. But I'm not looking at the sunset. I'm looking at something else just as beautiful. Whoa!
Simone?
Anna turns to face me but keeps her head down.
No
Yeah?
matter what you decide to tell Chico tomorrow, I wanted to tell you that I've got your back. Even if you decide to keep it a secret, I'll support you however I can.
Really? What made you change your
I
mind?
haven't changed my mind. I still think you should tell her. But something else changed. Something I've been trying to ignore for a long time now.
Music a
And
little loud.
I realized something.
Is her voice shaking?
I want to be there for you, Simone. I want to be the person you can always rely on. The person you can always come to.
Anna. You already are that person.
Simone,
Confused, I stare back at her.
You're...
Anna, it's okay. You can...
Simone, fuck this!
What is happening? Before I can even process what's going on, Anna's lips are suddenly pressed against mine. My head is completely overloaded. But her lips, they're so soft. I can feel Anna's grip loosening a bit on my shirt as she starts to pull away. With her face separated from mine, I can see tears streaming down her face.
I love
Anna,
you,
what...
Simone. I love you more than anyone in the world. All this time, I just refused to do anything about it. All this time, I was worried about messing up what we have. But I surprised. But if I don't tell you, someone else might steal you away first.
I'm still reeling from what just happened, but when Anna kissed me, I felt something I never felt before. At that moment, too, I finally realized I love you too. I don't know how long you felt this way, but I'm sorry I've never noticed. And I think maybe until now, I've never realized my own feelings either. And, sorry, did I say something wrong? And she suddenly smiling and laughing with tears rolling down her face. Haha. Whoa. And before I know it, I'm laughing too. Wow. Well, let me press the save on this. Well, good for them. We know that, not all good moments are going to last forever, though. We have literally a month time before things probably will go to shit. And we keep laughing. We laugh and laugh and laugh until we're too tired to laugh anymore. And we stay on the hill watching the remainder of the sunset. Aww. Well, that's cute. And I don't want to end it here, but I kind of have to. But do I? I'll go for... I can't go for any longer, actually. I have to go to work. Fuck! Man. So... They're a couple now. They're together. Good job, you guys. Finally. I mean, I'm glad it happened. I was surprised that we actually got to see what Simon looked like. But I mean, it kind of looks like what a protagonist would look like in a story like this. Huge. Well, I will I guess this will be its own video because we're already at like an hour and 20. Yeah. So God, wow. I don't know. I'm trying to process just everything that just happened there. Cause it's not like it was anything that we didn't know. It's something that was kinda, I wouldn't say it was something expected to happen. Cause they could just do the whole thing where it's they never get together and everything. But I guess it would make more sense for them to be together, right? I don't know. I'm thinking about it in the story of the game. It's then this makes perfect sense. But I'm thinking about this in the Radish ASMR stuff, and I'm yeah, I can see this too. Wow. I wonder if this is gonna cause Felicia to go on a rampage. I don't know. Because I don't know. Felicia is such an oddball. She's great, but she's scary. Wow. Okay, well. I guess until next time. Let me save. Wow. Wow. Alright, well. Until next time, everybody, we got a confession scene from Annabelle. And we got to see what Simon looks like for the first time, so that's cool. Until next time, everybody. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, great rest of your night, great rest of your evening, whatever time it is, don't matter. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.